Check, check. Can anybody hear me? Is my mic good? Hot mic?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hot mic. Thank you.
Do you guys hear me?
Copy. Hot mic. Copy, copy.
I can hear you.
Hot mic. Thank you.
Do you guys hear me?
Copy. Hot mic. Copy, copy.
I can hear you.
Hot mic. Thank you.
So are we going to keep everybody on mute until like the time to either talk or applause? That's probably the plan.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, hey.
Do you guys hear me?
Copy, Mike. I think Vince has tricks.
Check, check, check.
So are we going to keep everybody on mute until like time to either talk or applause? That's probably the plan.
All right.
Yeah.
This YouTube feed is back feeding into what we're doing here.
Okay.
So
Copy.
do you guys have the YouTube feed on any of your computers right now?
No.
I do not.
Okay.
I shut that computer.
Well, just if you just mute the sound on it, it should be fine if you leave it up.
Okay.
And then when you're not presenting, if you keep your mic in mute, it'll keep you off the screen. Basically, what people will see is the slide, and then like whatever's on your screen will pop up in the top right corner during the presentation. So that's why you need to keep your mics muted so you don't pop in on someone else's presentation.
Okay.
Hey, Jen, are you hearing us okay?
Vince, did you say Jen?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you. Sorry, somebody else came in and was talking to me. Eric just showed up to present.
Oh, it's okay. I just wanted to check, make
Yep,
sure
I can
everything was
hear
good. Okay, awesome.
So Jen, will it be both you and Eric?
Yeah, it's both of us.
Okay, perfect. I will introduce you when it's your turn.
Perfect. We just haven't turned the camera on yet. We're getting situated.
That's okay.
Hello? Can you hear me? Okay.
I can.
I guess I didn't check mine. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
All right, good.
That means you can hear me then?
I can hear you.
All right.
Love in the background.
Awesome. How do I change the camera so I can see what I look like? I'm seeing Kaylee right now in just the PowerPoint.
You can scroll to the
Great.
side.
You're on your phone, right?
Yeah.
I don't really know how to help with that.
How do I change the camera so I can see what I look like? I'm seeing Kaylee right now in just the PowerPoint. I got it.
You can scroll to the
Great.
side.
You're on your phone, right?
Yeah.
I don't really know how to help with that.
How do I change the camera so I can see what I look like? I'm seeing Kaylee right now in just the PowerPoint. I got it.
You can scroll to the
Great.
side.
If you guys have the YouTube feed somewhere, mute it, please, so it doesn't feed back in down the line as we're doing the show. You can have it on, it's okay, but just mute it.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure.
All right, good evening. Can everybody hear me? Good. Good evening, parents, students, faculty and staff, community members, and award and scholarship donors. My name is Megan Steele.
And I'm Kaylee Stevens.
And we are high school counselors and your hosts for this evening's festivities. On behalf of Hamilton Township High School, we want to thank you for joining us for the Class of 2020 Senior Honors Virtual Celebration. We would like to begin the evening with a few words from Mr. Lanthorn, Principal of Hamilton Township High School. We would like to begin the evening with a few words from Mr. Lanthorn, Principal of Hamilton Township High School.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, Mrs. Steele. Thank you, Ms. Stevens. Thank you for putting this entire thing together. You may notice that we're receiving a little bit of feedback. So I'm sure Vince is working on all of that. But that kind of leads me to what I was going to say is that the term that you'll probably hear seniors
We would like to begin the evening with a
many
few words from
times
Mr. Lanthorn,
is
Principal of Hamilton Township High School.
unprecedented. And certainly these times are unprecedented. And tonight we get to recognize the best of the best, tomorrow's leaders. And this is tough. The feedback is difficult, but we're going to get through this. So the term that you'll probably hear seniors many times is unprecedented. We got this. And we got this. These times are unprecedented. And tonight we get to recognize the best of the best, tomorrow's leaders. And this is tough. The feedback is difficult, but we're going to get through this. So the term that you'll probably hear seniors.
If you're a presenter and you have your YouTube link open, please mute it. I think that's kind of where the feedback's coming from.
Okay. The other person I think we ought to thank is Vince, because like I said, I'm sure that he is working on all of this right now. But let me just go ahead and try to roll through this. Class of 2020. What a crazy situation, but it's awesome to be here with you tonight. You know, I talked about that you guys are tomorrow's leaders in unprecedented situations. And I was looking at different things throughout the week, and one of the things that keeps coming up, and one of the things that I keep mentioning is grit. And but let me just go ahead and try to go through this. True grit is the definition of a true leader, and it's not how you perform in good times, but how you perform in difficult times. And this is the essence of resilience. So you guys are resilient. You've picked your E. You've got the grit. Now set the example. Go Rangers. Looking at different things throughout the week, and one of the things that keeps coming up, and one of the things that I keep mentioning.
Thank you, Mr. Lanthorn. We would like to start this evening by recognizing our senior student council members. And here with us is Mrs. Tiffany Murgatroyd, high school English teacher, student council, and class of 2020 advisor. Mrs. Murgatroyd.
Thank you. Congratulations, class of 2020. I would just like to take this opportunity to thank and recognize the student council members who are also our senior class officers, President Edana Taylor, Vice President Derek Larimer, Secretary Riley Thomas, Treasurer Kaylee Guerin, Sergeant at Arms Victoria Fields, class representatives Malachi Gamblin, Brooklyn Miller, and Morgan Steele. As student council members, they're responsible for organizing the homecoming and a big part of our holiday help program at the holidays. So thank you for your service and congratulations.
Thanks, Ms. Murgatroyd. Next, we will recognize our National Honor Society. And with us is to recognize that National Honor Society is Mrs. Holly Heaton, high school English teacher, National Honor Society, and class of 2020 advisor.
Thank you, Ms. Stevens. First thing before I get to these wonderful seniors, I need to thank Mrs. Steele and Ms. Stevens for allowing me to steal a little bit of time during this ceremony to recognize my NHS students. We normally get to have our own ceremony, but obviously with the way things are, we didn't get a chance to. So we're gonna do it this way. And maybe this time I actually won't cry at one of these things. It might be a first. So National Honor Society is one of the greatest honors that can be bestowed upon a student because it's all about who they are and all of the things that they've been through and all the things that they've done in their scholastic careers. So I am super, super crazy proud of all of these seniors. They have gone above and beyond any group that I've ever had. With volunteering for ticket sales for our basketball team, volunteering at the Beetler Armories, Christmas party for students with special needs. And one of the biggest things they do is they help plan, organize, and run our Red Cross blood drives, which help save lives all across the state as well as the entire country. I know I'm proud of them being their advisor, but I know our entire staff is really, really proud of these students. So I gotta say, I know we're not supposed to use the F word when we talk, about students, but I'm going to anyways. Class of 2020, you guys are my absolute favorites that I've ever taught in my entire life. I remember saying that like week 1 of your freshman year, and it's still true. So I've had so many of you in English, my first period kids, you know how much I love you, my OJs. I'm just really, really proud of all of you. You guys have gone above and beyond any group. And it's been a real honor and a real privilege getting the chance to just get to know you and be part of your journey. So with that, I would like to recognize our class of 2020 National Honor Society members. President Riley Thomas, Vice President Derek Larimer, Treasurer Mackenzie Denny, Secretary Elijah Kondrath. Senior members, Caitlin Block, Madison Fields, Cale Flaherty, Jacob Foraker, McKenna Jenkins, Brooklyn Miller, Jordan Mitchell, Sarah Morbitzer, Chloe Murphy, Samantha Ratliff, and Creed Tackett. Thank you all so much for everything you've done for Hamilton, for me, for our Ranger Nation. You guys are proud leaders, and I can't wait to see the next steps of your lives. Congratulations.
Awesome, thank you. Yay! Thank you, Ms. Heaton. Now we would like to honor or present the George Cole Social Studies Award. And with us this evening to present the award is Mr. Matt O'Hearn, Dean of Students and Social Studies Department Chair and Teacher.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, esteemed colleagues, guests. Thanks to the admin. Thanks for guidance, for setting this up. It is my pleasure to represent the entire Social Studies Department in recognizing one special senior. The Social Studies Award is named after former teacher and principal, Mr. George Cole. Mr. Cole spent a total of 49 years in our district. He was a student for 9 years and a staff member for 40 years. He started out in our district as a student. He attended Hamilton through his 9th grade year. His parents then moved to North Columbus, where he eventually graduated from Columbus North High School. He began his teaching career at Hamilton in 1938. He taught many different subjects throughout his 40 years, but he was primarily a social studies teacher. He even did a short 4-year stint as the principal, but asked to return to the classroom where he worked until 1978. Mr. Cole made such a mark on our district that when it came time to paint the mural that now hangs in our cafe, Mr. Cole, no doubt, had to be included. If you look just next to the victory bell on the mural, you will see the image of Mr. Cole in his customary sweater. In an article published by the Columbus Dispatch a week before his retirement, Mr. Cole stated that the most important lessons he teaches are rooted in honesty, integrity, love of country, and accepting responsibility. So as a department, we want to make sure we pick a recipient who shares those same values. The 2020 recipient was nominated by Social Studies co-chair Mr. Adam Jackson and myself. The recipient of the 2020 George Cole Award has exhibited those characteristics you would like to see in someone who has acquired civic knowledge in their social studies classes while at Hamilton Township, and then will apply these skills in their community, state, and nation. This person has a passion for social studies, a high regard for academic achievement, and understands the importance of civic duty. This student's passion for history, government, and Friday current events and AP government is evident in the hallways at Hamilton Township High School, as well as outside of school. This individual plans to go to active duty Air Force after graduation from Hamilton Township. I have no doubt that Mr. Cole would approve of an award winner who is entering the military. Therefore, it is my pleasure and my honor to announce the 2020 George Cole Award winner to Mr. Will Fry. Congrats, Will.
Hey, Will. Woo!
Yay!
Congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. O'Hearn. And with us this evening to present the award for Outstanding Senior in Mathematics and the Honda OSU Math Medal is Mr. Sean Cody, Mathematics Department Chair and Teacher. Mr. Cody?
I've been a teacher at Hamilton Township High School for 19 years. So in 30 more short years, I can retire, and someone who's 12 years from being born will receive the Sean Cody Outstanding Math Senior Award. Based on the courses that I am lucky to teach, I have the privilege to interact with many outstanding seniors in the study of mathematics. However, there is one senior whose performance was consistently above those of her peers in this graduating class. She had many successes and even a few unexpected struggles this year, but she persevered and is now a better student as she finishes her high school career and will continue her education at Ashland University to pursue a career as an orthodontist. Last year, she was the top junior in her class, earning the Honda STEM Award. That award was created in 2005 to recognize outstanding math scholarship in Ohio high schools and was expanded to include science, technology, business, and engineering in 2016. We are one of 300 high schools in central, western, and southwestern Ohio to nominate an incoming senior for this award. This year, she is the outstanding math senior. It is my pleasure to honor Miss Riley Thomas with this award.
Yay!
All right. Good job, Riley.
Riley.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Cody. With us this evening to present the Mathematics Determination Award is high school math teacher, Mrs. Emily Enyart.
Hi, good evening. I've been lucky enough to have this student in class for the past 2 years, and she's such a wonderful kid. She's kind and she always gets a job done, and she'll even fake a smile when she's struggling. That's why I chose this student for the Math Determination Award. When students first come to me in Algebra 2A, I tell them, I don't care if math is your thing or not. All I care is that you come in every day and you do your best and you try. I can't think of a single time over the last 2 years that this individual has let me down. She asks when she needs help, but along the way, she still strives to do her best. And I hope she's made herself proud in the process. That's why I chose Taylor Miller for the Math Determination Award. Keep this value with you, Taylor. It's going to take you places. Thank you for making my job a little more enjoyable every day. I miss you.
Congrats, Taylor.
Great job.
Good job.
Congratulations.
Oh, yeah.
That's awesome. Thank you, Miss Enyart. With us this evening to present English teacher and College Credit Plus English instructor, and Mrs. Liz McSkimmon, English teacher, department chair, and College Credit Plus instructor.
Hello. I first want to thank you all for attending the 2020 Senior Awards. I also want to give a special thanks to administration and Mrs. Steele and Miss Stevens for keeping everything like status quo during these times. It is definitely a testament to our belief that education is key to success, and that is quite obvious today as we honor those special individuals that stood out to the educational faculty. So the award for the most outstanding senior in English goes to the individual that exemplifies a constant vigilant hunger to refine his craft in reading and writing. And nowadays, it is difficult to find someone who loves the written word and adores English as a discipline, but when you do, it is like finding a diamond in the rough, and this student shone the brightest of them all. During this time out of physical school, this student has never waned in his work ethic, showed immense maturity by maintaining constant communication with me, and most importantly, he exuded a positivity that is contagious. This student not only personifies deep critical thinking, but he is a quiet leader to fellow peers who look up to him and respect him. And not only that, he also wants to pursue a career in the field of English, and I'm obviously very excited for that. It is my pleasure to present the award for Outstanding Senior in English to Jordan Mitchell. Good job, Jordan.
Good job, Jordan.
That's what I'm talking about. Yes.
Yeah, buddy.
Proud. So proud.
Congratulations, Jordan. Thank you, Mr. Willard. Now, Mrs. McSkimmon.
Hi, everyone. So I get the honor of presenting the other Outstanding Senior in English Award. This student is someone who has impressed me more and more as I've gotten to know her this year. Her intelligence was apparent from the start, but as the year went on, more of her talents began shining through. Not only is she insanely smart, but she's curious and compassionate and really, really funny. She is a voracious reader, an amazing writer, and most importantly, a superb thinker. There's often times when we would have conversations, I would have to look things up to be able to converse with her. So, without further ado, congratulations, Michaela Kayabaum. This Outstanding English Award is well-deserved. I will miss you in our daily chats. I know you will go on to do amazing things and will make a profound imprint on humanity. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Michaela, great job.
Thank you, Mrs. McSkimmon. With us this evening to present the Outstanding Senior in Science is high school biology teacher and College Credit Plus instructor, Mr. John Kinsley.
Thank you, Mrs. Steele. Thanks everyone for coming to our first annual virtual senior awards presentation, and maybe hopefully last annual virtual presentation. On behalf of the entire science department at HTHS, we would like to present this year's Outstanding Senior in Science Award to a student who has excelled during all 4 years of high school. I had the pleasure of teaching this student as a junior in Honors Bio 2 and again as a senior in Bio 1111. It's rare to see a high school student so independent and self-motivated, and this student's work ethic is absolutely second to none. Aside from taking and excelling in our building science courses, the student has spent a considerable amount of time successfully taking courses through Columbus State and our College Credit Plus program. I'm proud of how she's pushed herself academically, especially in the last couple of years. Now it's time she moves on to impress her college professors in the way she's impressed her high school teachers. Congratulations to this year's Outstanding Senior in Science student, Madison Fields. Congratulations.
Congrats.
Congrats.
Madison?
Yes. Good job. Good job.
Thank you, Mr. Kinsley. And at this time, I would like to introduce chemistry teacher, Mrs. Marjorie Langston, who would like to share her congratulatory remarks for Madison.
I wanted to say congratulations to Madison for winning the science award this year. Not only did you perform very well in chemistry 1 and 2, but you and Daniel both showed intellectual curiosity and saw creative solutions in the community when you were working on the Silly String project last year. So I'm really proud of you and congratulations.
Congrats again, Madison. With us this evening to present the Spanish Achievement Award are Spanish teachers, Senor Morgan and Senorita Brown.
This year's Spanish Achievement Award goes to a student who is an inquisitive and devoted language learner. This student's dedication and extra work have driven him to be highly proficient in Spanish and will continue to propel him closer to his fluency as he continues his study of Spanish at the college level.
Miss Morgan and I are proud to select Elijah Condrath as the recipient of this year's Spanish Achievement Award. Pepe, muchísimas gracias por tu trabajo y dedicación durante los 4 años pasados. We are very proud of you and can't wait to see what else you will achieve in the future. Felicidades y vamos Bobcats.
Felicidades.
Congratulations.
Good job, Elijah.
Good job, Elijah.
Thank you, Senor Morgan and Senorita Brown. At this time, I would like to present Madame Linkhorn as she will present the French Achievement Award.
Bonsoir. This year's French Achievement Award will actually be presented to 2 very deserving students. Both have taken French for 4 years, which I'm so thankful for because they've saved me on many occasions. They're amazing. And both have maintained above a 90% average since the very first quarter of French 1, which made them eligible to be inducted as sophomores into our Société Honoraire de Français, which is our French Honor Society. Since then, as seniors, they both were elected as vice-présidente and présidente of the organization. So they are representing us at the high school and also on the national level. Like I said, it has been an absolute joy to have them in class. They make me laugh. They're fun to talk to. I'm amazed by their abilities with the language after 4 years. So this year's recipients of the French Achievement Award are, to me, Émilie and Valérie, AKA Morgan Spears and Michaela Kaeva.
Oh, yay!
Congratulations. Good job, you guys.
Woo. Thank you, Miss Linkhorn. And congrats again, girls. With us this evening to present the Artistic Achievement Awards and the Hamilton Local Schools Art and Design Scholarship is high school art teacher, Mr. Casey Linkenhoker.
Goes to the student or students who have set themselves apart through their artistic talent, hard work, and dedication to the arts. This award celebrates an artist's dedication to continual growth as an artist, as well as helping others with their artistic endeavors. While there are many, many students who have excelled in our art classes throughout the year here at Hamilton Township, these 2 students have gone over and beyond and deserve to be recognized for their outstanding accomplishments. I am pleased to announce the recipients of the Senior Artistic Achievement Award for 2020 are Emma Vassar and Madison Ackley. Emma plans to attend the Columbus College of Art and Design in the fall, and Madison plans to attend the Ohio State University in the fall. We also have an award in the form of a scholarship called the Art and Design Scholarship that we give to a deserving student or students who have not only excelled through the arts here at Hamilton Township High School, but plan to continue their art studies in their post-secondary education. This Art and Design Scholarship is derived from funds collected from artistic events throughout the district, and we would like to send a special shout out to Vince Payne, all the art teachers in the district, and everyone else who helps make this scholarship possible. I am pleased to announce that both Emma Vassar and Madison Ackley will also be receiving our art and design scholarship for $500 apiece that will go towards their schooling. Congratulations, Emma and Madison.
Congratulations.
Wow. That's great job. Great job.
Good job, Emily.
Okay. I am going to present the United States Marine Corps Semper Fi Award for Music Excellence. High school musicians award values in the traditions that date back to the days of John Philip Sousa and his role in making the Marine Corps band the premier music unit it is today. This award recognizes those musicians who have shown yearly improvement, dedication, and the enthusiasm to their music programs. The 2020 recipients for the United States Marine Corps Semper Fi Award for Music Excellence are Mr. Will Fry and Victoria Mendenhall. Congratulations.
Yay!
Congratulations. Yes. Great
Congrats.
job.
Woo. I will also be presenting the United States Marine Corps Scholastic Excellence Awards. This award recognizes high school seniors who have demonstrated excellence in academic achievements and proven to be leaders among their peers, and reinforces the tough and smart image of the Marine Corps. This year's 20 recipients of the United States Marine Corps Scholastic Excellence Awards are Ms. Riley Thomas and Mr. Creed Tackett. Congratulations. Proud of you.
Good job, you two. Great job.
Go.
It is my honor to present Perfect Attendance Awards for the class of 2020. Out of the 202 graduating seniors, only 2 students have earned perfect attendance for the past 4 years that they have attended Hamilton Township High School. We celebrate this achievement because perfect attendance demonstrates the motivation of students to every day and to overcome obstacles that stand in the way of their goals. This achievement shows that these 2 students have incredible commitment not only to their academics, but also to their parents, educators, and peers to attend school daily. Please join me in recognizing Elijah Condrath and Emmeline Ludwig on this commendable achievement. Congratulations.
Yay!
Awesome.
Congratulations.
Attendance.
What an achievement.
Oh, that's amazing. Thanks, Ms. Steele. Next is the President's Award for Outstanding Educational Excellence. The President's Award program was founded in 1983. Every year since then, the program has provided our nation's high schoolers with the opportunity to be recognized for their achievements for meeting high standards of academic excellence. The President's Award for Outstanding Educational Excellence recognizes academic success by having a minimum of 3.5 GPA plus high achievement on state reading or mathematics tests. The following students have met this criteria, and we commend them for their academic accomplishments. Please join me in recognizing the 16 Hamilton Rangers that will receive this award. Again, this is an amazing accomplishment. So congratulations, Madison Ackley, Owen Kraft, Kaylee Irwin, Victoria Fields, Jacob Foraker, Will Fry, Malachi Gamblin, Michaela Keavong, Braden Lindsay, Sarah Morbitzer, Alex Phipps, Samantha Ratliff, Morgan Spears, Creed Tackett, Riley Thomas, and Clarissa Thorin. Again, congratulations. That's awesome.
Good job.
Awesome
Good job,
job.
guys. Congrats.
What a great group.
All right, with us this evening to present our Community Service Awards is High School Intervention Specialist and Department Chair, Mr. Ryan Woods.
Hello. Tonight we are honoring students who have become passionate about service learning. These students understand that community service requires selflessness, compassion, empathy, and understanding. The following students have gone above and beyond the 30 hours of required service. The following students are earning the Principal Service Award for logging over 200 community service hours. Kayla Bartley, Paige Bratcher, Kaylee Guerin, Taylor Hancock, Julia Lyle, Emily McGuire, Avery Montanay, Sarah Morbitzer, Alex Phipps, Devin Sharp, and Riley Thomas. The following students are earning the Superintendent's Award for logging over 400 community service hours. Jason Horn, Hannah Hunter White, McKenna Jenkins, Jordan Mitchell, Abby Varney, and Tyler Swank. Guys, thank you so much for your service to your school and your community. We really appreciate it.
Impressive. Good job.
Great job. Great job, Rangers.
Everyone.
Yeah, keep it up.
Thanks for your dedication.
All right, at this time, we would like to thank Ed Tucker and the HTHS Booster Association for awarding these scholarships in honor and remembrance of Earl Joyner, Jim Chadwell, and John Mullins. All three served as past presidents and spent many hours working concessions, fundraising, and physically building the bleachers for the school, but most importantly, for the students of Hamilton Township High School. In order to qualify for the Hamilton Local Boosters Memorial Scholarship, seniors were asked to respond to a writing prompt about what it means to be a Ranger. We had multiple scholarship entries, and this evening, we would like to recognize the 6 students whose essays stood amongst the others and are deserving of the scholarship. So first, we would like to honor the recipient of the Earl Joyner Memorial Scholarship, which is given in honor of Earl Joyner, again, a former booster president that has contributed greatly to the athletic program. The 2020 recipient of the Earl Joyner Memorial Scholarship is Riley Thomas.
Congrats, Riley.
Great job, Team Thomas.
Next is the Jim Chadwell Memorial Scholarship, which is given in honor of Jim Chadwell, a former athletic program. It's my honor to give this it's my honor to present this award to the 2020 recipient, Sarah Morbitzer.
Yeah,
girl. Woo!
Great job, Sarah. Good job, Team Morbitzer. Excellent job.
The John Mullins Memorial Scholarship is given in honor of John Mullins, a former booster president that has contributed greatly to the athletic program. This 2020 recipient of the John Mullins Memorial Scholarship is Idana Taylor. Congratulations, Idana.
Congrats, Idana.
That's awesome. Great, good job, Idana.
Go ahead, Eddie.
The Terry Tucker Memorial Scholarship is given in honor of Terry Tucker, a 1985 graduate of Hamilton Township High School and the son of booster treasurer Ed Tucker and former Hamilton local employee Connie Tucker. This year's recipient of the Terry Tucker Memorial Scholarship is Mr. Jacob Foraker. Congrats.
Good, Jake. Good job. Congratulations.
Good job, Jacob.
The Rusty's Towing Service Booster Scholarships are given on behalf of Rusty McQuirt, whose local business has contributed greatly to the Hamilton Local School District. This year's recipients towing service booster scholarships are Malachi Gamblin and Morgan Steele. Congratulations to the both of you.
Congrats. Yay.
Good job, you two. Congratulations.
Good job.
Orlando.
The Hamilton Township Alumni Association provides a scholarship each year to a member of the graduating class. Although members of the alumni committee couldn't be here with us this evening, they did ask us to read the following narrative on their behalf. Ms. Deb White, HTHS Alumni Association Vice President and 1974 graduate of Hamilton Township High School, says the following. The seniors of 2020 experienced a high school life like no other class before them. We applaud all seniors for so graciously enduring the abrupt end of their last year in high school as they knew it. We admire them for their strength and for their sacrifice. Hats off to you all. The students applying for the Hamilton Township High School Alumni Association Elmo Cowner Scholarship were anonymous to the scholarship committee and were only identified by their student ID numbers. They were required to list their high school extracurricular activities as well as their community organizations and projects in which they participate on a certain topic following a specific format that was provided to them. This year's essay topic was what or who influenced your decision to pursue higher education? This year, 7 seniors applied. Their essays were carefully reviewed and graded by a scholarship committee for compliance with certain format requirements, including neatness in presentation, a clear and concise introduction, a main body that conveyed the theme of the essay in an understandable manner, and a conclusion to bring the essay to a logical closure. We want to thank all of the seniors who took the time to submit their lists of school and community involvement and their essays. Wow. Hamilton should be very proud to have students so dedicated to their school and community. It was a tough decision, but in the end, it was the essay submitted by Morgan Steele that followed all of the requirements, was beautifully written, and thus received the highest score. Through the generous donation of our alumni, Morgan is the recipient of a tuition scholarship for at least coming in, and a book scholarship generously donated by Elmo Cowner for $300 to be used this fall towards her education at Wright State University, where she has plans to pursue a degree in nursing. Congratulations, Morgan, for being this year's scholarship recipient. Congrats. Yay.
Congratulations,
Morgan.
Congratulations.
Yeah, good job, Morgan.
Next is the Ernest Gorman and Jim Fody Memorial Scholarships. We would like to thank Danielle Gorman and Dave Gorman with Gorman's Body Shop for awarding these scholarships in honor and remembrance of Ernest Gorman and Jim Fody. This is the 10th anniversary of these memorial scholarships, and we cannot thank you enough for your generous contributions to our graduating seniors over the past 10 years. In order to qualify for the Ernest Gorman and Jim Fody scholarships, the seniors were asked to respond to a writing prompt about where they would see themselves in 10 years. They also had to describe themselves as fully and accurately as possible in the 280 character limit in a tweet. We had multiple scholarship entries in this The winners of this scholarship are for the Ernest Gorman Scholarship, it's Sarah Morbitzer. And for the Jim Fody Scholarship, Miss Elena Seitzinger. Congratulations, you two. Well deserved.
Great job.
Congratulations.
Good job, guys.
All right.
Yes.
Whoop, whoop.
Ciao.
Good work.
Each year, Jostens, which is our graduation representative, awards a graduating senior with a generous scholarship to be used towards college expenses. The recipient of the Jostens Scholarship epitomizes school spirit and is a positive role model for Hamilton Township High School. This year's recipient of the Jostens Scholarship is Miss Samantha Ratliff. Great job, Samantha. Keep up the school spirit.
Yay, Sammy.
Nice job.
All right, Sammy.
Good job, Sammy. All right, Sammy.
Unable to be with us this evening is Mr. Kinsey Jackson, so I will read on his behalf, but this is the first year for the Kinsey L. Jackson Minority Scholarship. Mr. Jackson, again, was unable to be with us to present the award, but he did ask that we read the following narrative on his behalf. Mr. Kinsey Jackson says, Hi, I am Kinsey Jackson, and I am a graduate from Hamilton Township High School's class of 1995. I attended Hamilton local schools from 3rd grade until graduation. Since my graduation, I had very little involvement with Ranger Nation outside of my sister's graduation in 1997. When I went to HTHS, I had the opportunity to volunteer as a tutor during my study hall for elementary school students at Hamilton Central Elementary School. I really enjoyed the experience and have since found multiple opportunities to give back to the Central Ohio community through volunteering. I currently volunteer occasionally for WOSU, MS3 Sports, and Envision Sports. While at a football game at Hamilton Township High School last fall for a classmates induction into the Athletic Hall of Fame, which was my first time at the school in over a decade, I became interested in the idea of giving back to HTHS after witnessing a very vocal and energized student section in the stands. As I thought of how I would give back and who could benefit the most from my involvement with the school, I thought of the students I would have had most in common with if I were a student at HTHS, or which students' experience I could identify with the most. From that, I decided to award a minority scholarship because I was once an ambitious and determined minority student at HTHS, and I understand the experience. I also understand that making the transition from high school to young adulthood is a unique experience, and I wanted to provide support for a student making that transition. He continues to say, for the scholarship, which I named for myself, because if I named it after a family member, then all the family members for which the scholarship was not named would have given me grief. I received 2 very good essays from 2 very ambitious and talented students. One was from Esmeralda, who goes by Donna, who wrote about her blueprint for life after high school, a blueprint that includes the military and a potential visit to Puerto Rico. The other student who submitted an essay was Malachi, who wrote about pursuing happiness after graduation, a pursuit that will take him to Ohio University. I was very impressed by both essays and decided to award both students the scholarship because they both deserve it. Thank you, Adana and Malachi, for submitting essays. Thank you to the HTHS faculty for guiding me through this process and allowing me to make a meaningful contribution to Ranger Nation. Best of luck to the rest of the class of 2020. Congratulations, Malachi and Adana, and thank you, Mr. Jackson, for offering this award to our students.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yeah, great job.
Thanks, Mr. Jackson. That's awesome, Mr. Jackson. Great job, you two.
I would now like to present Mrs. Holly Heaton, who will provide the recipient for the American Red Cross Drive to Serve Scholarship. Mrs. Holly Heaton is the National Honor Advisor and Blood Drive Coordinator for HTHS.
Thank you, Mrs. Steele. Each year, Hamilton Township's National Honor Society holds blood drives during the school year that are sponsored by the American Red Cross. The Red Cross has instituted a high school scholarship program in which the criteria for the scholarship includes a graduating high school senior that is continuing their education in the fall and has been an active participant in the high school blood drive program and exhibits a leadership role in the coordination and recruitment of blood drives. This year's recipient of the scholarship exhibits these qualities and more. Congratulations to the 2020 recipient of the American Red Cross Drive to Serve Scholarship, Ms. McKenna Jenkins. Congrats, McKenna.
Hey,
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
McKenna.
Excellent job.
Big Mac.
With us this evening to present the Butler Farms Community Scholarships are Ms. Jen Duska and Mr. Eric Brooker. We cannot thank the Butler Farms community enough for their generous scholarship donations to our graduating seniors.
Thanks for having us this evening. This is the second year that the Butler Farms community has been able to pull together a scholarship, and we're honored to celebrate both Brooklyn Miller and Amberia Bagley with two $1,500 scholarships this year. So congratulations to both of them, and we wish both of them the best of luck as they continue their education this fall. So congratulations, ladies.
Congrats.
Good job, guys.
Thank you. Great job, guys.
Thank you. Great job. All right. Each year, the faculty and staff at Hamilton Township High School donates money towards providing scholarships for the current graduating class. Students selected for the scholarship have previously been recognized as Seniors of the Month by the teachers and staff. From those students who were nominated as Seniors of the Month throughout the year, the faculty and staff at HTHS selected 2 males and 2 females to earn the titles of Seniors of the Year. This year, we are able to provide 4 $750 HTHS faculty scholarships to the following seniors: Kaylee Guerin, Jordan Mitchell, Creed Tackett, and Riley Thomas. Congratulations, you represent HTHS very well.
Awesome.
That's true. Great representatives.
Totally deserve it. Good job.
Congrats again, you 4. With us this evening to present the Columbus Dispatch and Aganis Club Scholar Athlete Awards are Mr. Ryan Fitzgerald, sorry buddy, Director of Athletics.
Good evening. Thank you everybody for attending. Thank you, Ms. Steele, Mrs. Stevens for putting this together. First award is the Columbus Dispatch Scholar Athlete that is sponsored by the Motorist Insurance Group and honors a top male and female athlete from each high school in Central Ohio. The criteria for the nomination is based on involvement in high school and varsity sports, leadership, exemplary performance in team athletics and classroom, community involvement in service and grades. This year's recipients of the Columbus Dispatch Scholar Athlete Award are Derek Larimer and Sarah Morbitzer.
Yay! Congratulations. Yes.
The second award of the athletic portion of the evening is the Aganis Club of Columbus. It has been maintained for 90 years throughout Central Ohio, and they show their support for Central Ohio high school student athletes. This Scholar Athlete Award is awarded to a senior who exemplifies commitment to academic excellence while participating in interscholastic athletics. This year's 2 recipients of the Aganis Club of Columbus Scholar Athlete Awards are Derek Larimore and Riley Thomas. Congratulations.
Congrats.
Yes. Great group.
Nice job. Nice job.
Okay, next, Distinguished Athlete Award. This award, provided by the United States Marine Corps, intends to recognize students who are a member of a varsity sports team and who display qualities of a good leader and an outstanding young citizen. The Marine Corps describes recipients as smart, tough, and elite. These 2 recipients have both hit milestones in their athletic careers during their senior year at Hamilton Township High School. One achieved the recognition of scoring his 1,000th point during his senior year in basketball, and the other achieved her 1,000th career dig and her 1,000th career kill during her senior year in volleyball. The 2020 recipients of the United States Marine Corps Distinguished Athlete Awards are Miss Sarah Morbitzer. Congratulations.
Yes. Excellent.
Great job.
So that was our last award of the evening. We wanted to say, congratulations to all of the seniors that were tuned in with us tonight. This has obviously been a special year with a special class, and you guys deserve all the credit in the world. Unfortunately, a little bit short, but again, your Rangers strong. We know you'll come out of it even stronger than before and ready to take on the world with more determination. We're so very, very proud of you, and congrats again. So proud of you. We would also like to thank Mr. Vince Payne real fast. He helped so much with this. We wouldn't be able to thank him without him. And especially to all the presenters and community members and teachers. Thank you guys for taking time out of your day. We really appreciate you guys. And Mrs. Steele?
Thank you, and go Rangers.
Go Rangers.
But before we close out, again, I want to send this back to Mr. Lanthorn for, again, some closing remarks.
Well, thank you. Thank you for all the participants. Thank you, staff. Thank you, Mrs. Steele, Ms. Stevens, and Mr. Payne for making this happen. But most importantly, class of 2020, thank you all. And thank you also, everyone, for tuning in tonight to our virtual senior honors night. Remember, this is to recognize and celebrate the accomplishments of our class of 2020, the best of the best, and our future leaders. So seniors, please don't forget to take the time to recognize all of those that have been a huge part in your success. Thank your parents, thank your teachers, and thank everyone that has been a part of this. And good night, and go Rangers. We'll see you at graduation.
Go Rangers. Congrats, everybody. Yay.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Yeah, congrats, everybody.
Congrats, guys.
Thanks all. Have a good evening.
Have a good night.